Hey guys, Max Finn here, and this is super exciting. This is something the video I'm shooting right now, is something I never thought I would be shooting, because a year and a half ago, I created my very first course. I never in a million years thought I would create a course, an info product, be involved in that business in any shape or form, other than just running traffic for other people. But never thought I would be speaking at events and speaking on stages and traveling the world and creating courses and all that stuff. But it's kind of crazy how things work out, right? So a year and a half ago, I created my very first Facebook ad course, Facebook Ad IQ Academy, and I created it in response to a need in the marketplace. And when I say need, what I really meant is there was a disservice being done to hardworking business owners and marketers like yourself. You're watching this video. There was a lot of people out there that were creating courses, putting out content that were selling, and they weren't running traffic, or they'd run traffic a year ago, 2 years ago. So they were teaching things and talking about things that they had no real experience, and they were just regurgitating things they heard from groups, other people's courses, and I couldn't really sit by and let that happen anymore. And in fact, a few people reached out to me that had courses trying to get me to run the traffic for the course, and that was really the final straw. Here's a guy teaching a Facebook ad course who doesn't want to run Facebook ads for his own course. That was like the straw that broke the camel's back right there, right? So created the course, and it was a home run. And it helps when your expectations are really, really low, and sometimes the things you don't think are going to be huge hits actually turn out to be them. So we did over $1 million selling that course in about a year. And in that time, $1 million is great. That's awesome. That's a great accomplishment. That's, in fact, actually, that's our Trump coin one. The too comical word over there from ClickFunnels is for my Facebook course. So that's it's kind of, you hit you hit $1 million in sales anyway. But that's not the number that excited me. The number that excites me is 3,500. So 3,500 is way more exciting to me than 1 million, because 3,500 is the number of people, the number of marketers, business owners, agency owners, sole props, entrepreneurs that went through the program and saw success. And that is what really, really got me excited. So I spent the last month really thinking hard if I wanted to do this again. Do I want to create a new course? Do I want to double down? I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm running traffic for a lot of different offers right now. We have a lot of really exciting clients. We're getting involved in equity deals where we're actually more advisory positions. We're investing in companies. We're buying companies. And that's so exciting. Plus, I'm traveling the world speaking at events. Do I really want to carve out the time? It's a massive time investment to create a new course. It took me almost 3 months to create my first course. And the short answer was yes. It's not about the time. It's not about the resources that I invest. It's purely that I want to help 30,000 people achieve success with Facebook and Instagram advertising. That's really what excites me. 3,500 was a great start. I want to help 30,000 this year. And so that's why we're creating the new Facebook course. And in fact, I'm sitting down today kind of going through like, well, what is this new course going to cover, right? Because I'm not just going to regurgitate the same stuff. I'm not going to teach you things I taught a year and a half ago, because in the last year and a half, we've managed, probably 30 million plus in new ad spend for new offers and clients. And in that time, we've obviously tested a lot of cool stuff, right? And that's what I'm going to bring to this course, right? So of course, we're going to get all the new updates on, Business Manager. The interface has changed. Bit Power Editor is no longer there. So Ad Manager, there's a lot of like interface, structural, fundamental stuff that's changed that needs to be addressed and updated, and all that's good. But this is what's really exciting. So I'm going to go through this list with you, right? Because I'm still working it out, right? The course is still being fleshed out. It's still a work in progress, and it's coming in Q1. But this is where we're really focusing a lot of my time on terms of the content. So here's just a few things that I'm going to be covering in the course, right? And bear with me, I'm reading off a list because this is literally so brand new, so cutting edge. I wanted to get this out there for people to see. So the Blitz method, okay? And I'm getting better at the naming. So my good friend Tim Bird is an absolute legend when it comes to Facebook advertising, but he's also incredible at naming his methods. He told me, he said, listen, I used to teach all this stuff, and it never really clicked, nobody really shared it until I started giving them names. And as soon as I gave him names, all of a sudden people started talking about it and they started getting shared all the place. So I'm learning from him. Thanks, Tim, for the push to start getting a little creative and not just saying the hourly scaling method, because that's pretty boring, right? So the Blitz method. So we started getting really aggressive with scale, and we started testing on our ad accounts the concept of hourly, micro, kind of incremental automated scaling on certain ad sets that are performing at a set percent under our target CPA. So the blitz method, really, really exciting. We're able to get spends from a few hundred to a few thousand in like 48 hours profitably with that method. Let's see what else we got here. My webinar cart open funnel. So again, a lot of these need names. The blitz method is one of the few that I came up with. But the webinar cart open funnel. So for Pat Flynn, one of our clients, we've been crushing this year, driving millions of dollars in profitable revenue, super profitable because it's info product, to his new courses. And we have this great model in place, driving cold traffic into the ecosystem, then warm traffic into a live webinar that he does once a month. And then on the back end of the webinar, we have a great retargeting sequence for a 5-day cart open. And so we have some incredible ads, some incredible targeting strategies, some incredible sequencing that helps with if you're doing a webinar or any type of courses. This is a great fun to look at. Unicorn ads. So I spent the last year pretty much saving every incredible ad I've seen. So any incredible ad that I see that stops being my Facebook feed or Instagram, I save it, I put it into a collection, and I analyze them. I'm going to be sharing all those ads with anybody in this course. So you're going to see a collection of the best ads from the last year and get to see what the best companies, the best brands are doing, how they're writing copy, how they're structuring their video and their creative, all that good stuff, right? Let's see what else we got. KPI identification. I've created some really, really cool tools in the last year to help you personally create your numbers, personally know your numbers by backing out your funnel metrics. So looking at what is your conversion rate, what's your lifetime value, what's your AOV, what's your net margin, and from that, backing out where your CPL, CPC, your CPA, where all of those metrics need to be profitable to the break-even point. So you can plug in some numbers in this worksheet, and you get a list of all of your break-even points for your traffic, right? Really, really powerful stuff. Let's see what else we got. Risk mitigation strategies, right? Facebook's been cracking down big time the last few months on ad accounts, business managers, even personal accounts. I know friends that are getting their personal Facebooks locked up, right? So we're going to talk about risk mitigation strategies. What can you do to stay ahead of Facebook cracking down? How can you structure your backup ad accounts to make sure they don't get shut down for not getting used? How do you set up all your business managers? All that good stuff, which is really important if you're scaling, right? So if you're spending tens of thousands of dollars a day or even thousands of dollars a day, and it's an affiliate offer, something like that, you need to have backups in place and you need to have them seasoned, ready to go. Let's see what else we got. Pre-sale versus straight sale. We're going to talk a lot about the last year, the breakdown between driving traffic to pre-sales, advertorials versus straight sale, and how to structure really, really great advertorials, really, really strong pre-sales, so you can have very, very effective, and I'm using a lot of multiple words here because it's so powerful, but how you can drive cold traffic into that ecosystem without going straight sale, but do it profitably, okay? Let's see what else we got. How to become an objection blocking ninja. So we have some ads we run, the sequence we run post abandonment, post funnel dropout to get all the top objections that we haven't identified yet. And then we put them into our sequence, into our funnel, landing page, emails, retargeting to block those objections for future prospects, right? So how do we do that? Let's see what else we got. How to do free plus shipping right. We've done millions of dollars this year in free plus shipping for one of our biggest clients and a few other offers. And we've taken a really unique approach to free plus shipping. And it's worked out very, very well, from kind of survival gear to t-shirts, a lot of different products. We have a really great model that kind of, it words it differently, it structures differently, so it's less just here's free crap, go take it, but makes people feel like they're part of a community, which dramatically increases lifetime value, repurchase rate, all that good stuff. So we're going to go through that exact funnel sequencing, the ads, the landing pages, the funnel, the flow, all that stuff. And that's what's really important, right? So what's really important is this course isn't just about Facebook ads, Instagram ads. It's about what happens after that click. Because you can be the best advertiser in the world, writing the best creative with the best targeting, the best bidding strategies. But if your offer sucks, if your landing page sucks, if your upsells suck, if your post first touch point experience sucks, you are not going to be successful. And it is much, much easier to increase your conversion rate from 4% to 5% than it is to cut your CPA from $10 to $5 or $20 to $15, especially at scale. So a lot of the course is going to be dealing about that as well, not just the ad, but what happens after the ad, okay? Let's see what else we got here. My best secrets to lifetime value maximization. So all of our post-purchase secrets, everything we do post first purchase, post second purchase, because that is massive. Right now, with where CPAs are on Facebook and Instagram and Google and all the traffic platforms, if you don't have a rock solid post purchase retargeting sequence in place to increase that lifetime value, you're going to get pushed out of the market in the next year. It's going to be impossible to stay competitive, especially at scale. So we're going to go through every ad we run, every touch point, how we build goodwill, how we build brand loyalty, how we get reviews, testimonials, UGC, photos with product, videos with product, how we get upsells, cross sells, how we move people to continuity, how we move people up the value ladder. All of that's covered in this new course, which is great. My bankruptcy IPO method. So this is great if you're selling t-shirts, apparel, if you have stores with a lot of SKUs. This is something we ran with our startup drugs, one of my e-commerce stores that we just sold, and some other e-commerce stores. It is a great way to introduce new products to your customers to increase the repeat purchase rate and keep the store fresh, while simultaneously liquidating your worst sellers, but doing it profitably. So you're able to move out your lowest selling SKUs, but do it in a way that drives a nice little pop of profit, and then you move out of the store. So that's a great method we saw a lot of success with towards the end of this year in Q4. Let's see what else we got. My reverse targeting strategy, a Jedi mind tricks, right? So how do we get people to tell us they're interested in our product before we even have to target them? Pretty crazy stuff, right? So we don't have to do even any type of targeting. We can do super mass broad targeting, and we craft the ad in such a way, we run the sequence in such a way that we're getting people to digitally raise their hand and say that they have the problem my product solves and are interested in it. That's pretty powerful, right? What else do we got? Advanced retargeting strategies, advanced lookalikes. So in the past year, just running 7-day abandoned cart retargeting, 7-day post-purchase retargeting, 7-day page view retargeting, and then building lookalikes and 180-day audiences and a full CRM isn't good enough anymore. We're doing some crazy sequencing, segmenting of our audiences to build really, really powerful lookalikes that are more relevant, more valuable, more profitable, and we're going to go through all of that. What else we got? The tortoise method, okay? The tortoise and hare there. Our long-term kind of big picture retargeting strategy where we're just running a year-long retargeting sequence or a half-year-long retargeting sequence where we're just building blocks. So we're building that pyramid, that foundation for higher ticket sales, for big ticket, for things that have a long conversion cycle, anything like that. This is a great offer for. So a great sequence for. So again, just tons and tons of stuff, and that's just a few of the things on this list. And this is just kind of the initial list. We're adding to this. We're putting more stuff on here. We're constantly testing things right now. We just launched a new offer. They're up to $15,000 a day in spend from zero about a week and a half ago. We're doing some really creative stuff there. We're going to be sharing that. And that's really what it comes down to with the new course. Is this is not going to be a course that you're going to come in and you're going to get, well, here's how you set up your ad account. Here's how you set up your ads. Here's how you create a video. Sure, I'm going to show you exactly how I set up my ads. Sure, I'm going to tell you the structure and how you can budget, the budgeting breakdown between PP, video views, retargeting, cold traffic. That's, of course, going to be there because that's stuff that we do specifically. There's a specific way we do that. But what I'm getting at is that's a tiny, tiny piece of it, right? A lot of courses focus, most of the meat is on that stuff. The meat of this course is actionable, profitable strategies, sequences, targeting, retarget, all the stuff that you can do and you can implement in your business and your offer for your clients tomorrow, today. That's stuff that we're teaching here. You can take this exact strategy and deploy it in one of your businesses right away because you'll have the entire blueprint to go. So that's what I'm really focused on, is delivering actionable strategies to you based on things that I'm doing right now. So right now on this other screen over here, I have 5 different ad accounts open. And we're running anywhere from $1,000 a day to $20,000 a day across these 5 different ad accounts. So we're trying all kinds of stuff, and some are $30 ecom products, some are high ticket info products. One is a more webinar lead gen. So all of that I'm doing every day. Our team's doing every day. We're then taking what we learn here, our failures, our successes, all of that, and then we're bringing the best of it into the new course. And I'm super, super excited about it. And that's just the course. You also are going to get the trainings and the audits and things that made the first course so powerful, where you had time with me each month to ask me questions, to get the latest strategies, where I'm sharing things that are happening in real time and keeping things fresh, where I can audit your ads. So you can bring your ads to me and say, hey, Max, what do you think about this ad for for Mother's Day, for 4th of July? What do you think about this ad for Q2? What about the sequence? What about this funnel? And you get actionable advice personally from me in a real-time environment. That's super exciting. That's super powerful. So, so this is something, again, it's very humbling. That's why I'm wearing my thanks shirt right now. It's very humbling to have the opportunity to be able to have had such a successful first course that there's so much demand for a second one. And I'm incredibly honored and humbled to be able to do that. It is something that's very, very important to me because it is impacting your life. It is impacting your business. It is giving you tools and strategies and knowledge that's going to help you exceed your goals this year. And that is more rewarding and more fulfilling for me than any amount of money in the world, any amount of clients in the world. Because again, the reason we do this on the info side, the reason I talk at events, I'm just starting to get paid to speak at events now, but the reason I did it initially was purely to help. I could spend all that time on this monitor running offers and making a lot more money from a pure financial perspective. But at this point in my career, it's no longer about the money. It's about the impact. And that's why in 2019, I want to 10x my impact in terms of the number of business owners, agency owners, entrepreneurs, small business owners, local business owners that I'm able to give that little tip, that one thing that just propels their growth. And I'm so excited about it. And I hope you're one of those individuals. If there's anything that I can do in the meantime before you make your decision, before you invest in a course that's going to just really, really ramp up your results this year, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to friend me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, shoot me a message there, and I'll do my best to get back to you in a really, really short time. And if not, I really look forward to seeing inside the course. I look forward to seeing on our trainings once they start, and really seeing you blow up this year and crush your goals. Thanks, everybody.